beautiful aerial look of downtown Minneapolis and Target Field. The Royals and the Twins are on their way next. Afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, you see there, the home fans have got the brooms out for this one. The guys have taken the first two games of this three-game series, and the way they're playing, they've got to be the favorites in this one, too.
More from the guys moving forward this afternoon, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for our visitors here, the Kansas City Royals, as Ned Yost has his guys lined up like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. Alcides Escobar will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
First pitch, 1-10.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. The pitch. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
He's going to want to keep that pitch down a little more. Day game, ball will be jumping, so you got to keep that ball in the park today.
And here's a pitch swung on and sent on the ground to short. On to first, and Escobar set down to open up the ball game. So the rookie passes his first test here on the mound, and with that, let's give you a look at how the Twins stack up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Lorenzo Cain will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Bases are empty, one man out. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Full count now, 3-2. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. A Big uppercut there as he popped this straight up, and I mean way up there on the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Well, this will wind up nothing more than a pop-out in the scorebook. But what won't go unnoticed in that dugout is that he battled for an awfully long time there. That takes a lot of energy out of a guy when he's got to throw that many pitches.
Eric Hosmer will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. First pitch coming. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
0 for 3 yesterday, 0 for 4 on Friday. He could use a good at-bat here.
And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. It's the Royals nothing, Twins coming to bat. This is Major League Baseball on the show. Now a look at the starting lineup for Ron Gardenhire's Twins, and it looks like this. Danny Duffy will get the ball to face them. Here's a guy that's got enough stuff to get by, but a key is going to be how well he mixes his pitches, and more importantly, his pitch speeds. Once guys lock on, things can get ugly out there. And the Royals defensively will look like this behind him. So we're set to go for the home half of inning number 1.
Leading out for the Twins, center fielder, number 67.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's to 2-1 now.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
Joe Mauer will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now. Slurve in there, strike 1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Oswaldo Arcia will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now a slurve is looked at here for strike 2. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
First base runner of the ball game now for either team comes with 2 outs here in the home first. Now, with the cleanup guy due next, things all of a sudden could get a bit interesting.
Number 11 will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. Twins wind up stranding 1. We've played an inning. No score. Salvador Perez will dig in now. And as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And what's the call? It's a home run. And now hold on just a second here. You can see the 4 umpires gathering near third. And it would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. And I would guess that after all the discussion, they're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay. And that is indeed what they'll do, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Again, a 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Such a tough pitch to lay off there. The 2-seamer working away with 2 strikes, but he lets it go. Maybe just because he knew he couldn't hit it.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Alex Rios will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
Rios digs in the 0-1. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. Now a swing and a ground ball. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Throw comes back in quickly, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 68.
Jorge Soler will take his cuts now. And this is going to be a foul ball. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And this is low, but nice footwork back there by Mauer as he hangs on. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
Fouled back. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff.
Well, when you have the kind of fastball he does, you almost don't have to worry about location. I mean, that thing's tough to hit wherever you put it.
Omar, see what he's done over the past 7 games. Boy, arctically cold. Here it comes now to Infante. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count. Because the more pitches he sees, the better he's going to be able to time anything you've got.
And this time the fastball's by him, and that'll even things out at 1-1.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Waiting his turn on deck is Alex Gordon. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, you talk about a big time to come up with a strikeout. Now, you still got one more guy to get through here in the inning, but now with 2 outs, you can take a step back, take a deep breath, and know that those runners have to stay put at first and second.
Alex Gordon will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Hard hit towards center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Michael Lee will stand in, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as you see the average there over the course of the last 9 ball games.
Lee.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Full count, 3-2.
Now this one sets up a big pitch because you don't want to lose that leadoff guy in a scoreless ball game.
Fouled straight back. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
And if he could have been just a little more patient there, would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing him.
Number 4 will take his first cuts now. Currently second in the American League in home runs. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. Lined hard to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
David Lee will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Now here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Yeah, you know, first time through, he likes to start guys off with the fastball. And it's a good one, too. You know, he'll run it up there in the mid-90s.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
Bottom of the second here with no score. That misses, 1-2.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
A liner caught at third by Moustakas as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
Chris Carter will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training as he has really struggled in the early going. First offering on the way. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
And this is one of the reasons why this guy's a major leaguer now, and that's his speed. He's going to be asked to run quite a bit, I'd imagine. And that right there is his first big league stolen base.
Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back in standing. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. One left for Minnesota. We'll move to the third with no score. Mike Moustakas will stand in, and it was his home run that, remember, was the only run they could muster in yesterday's ball game. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. swing and a little tapper out in front of the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Alcides Escobar will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there, 1-1.
And he's showing some real life with that fastball. That's a great spot on a 1-0 pitch.
Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Yeah, no hesitation there as we train our camera directly on him. Once this gets down the line, he's thinking 2 right out of the box, and he's able to beat the throw into second and leg out a double.
Lorenzo Cain will dig in. He popped out his first time. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. For Escobar, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. Softly hit and a little floater out towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting 1 out.
Eric Hosmer will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. Check swing, but he held up in time.
He started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Two and 0 now.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Boy, good change of speeds there. Had him fooled, and from 2-0, it's back to 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Third inning, no score to this point. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And he does have a base open, so he doesn't have to give in on 3-2.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Johnny Giavotella makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Johnny Giavotella.
And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And when he's finding the inside corner with that curveball, whoa, he can be tough. That's a hard pitch to hang in there on.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And this will be fouled away. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And he got him.
Number 67.
Well, here's a good look from the side angle. This is in show motion. You can see this crosses right over the knees. That's close, but it's the right call.
First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kane is there, 2 gone.
Yeah, both these two starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the 3rd.
So 2 are gone now in the inning for Joe Mauer. First pitch coming. Swing and ooh, he saws him off with that one. And there's ball 1.
Well, I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, well, that's, I guess, what you'd call a rule book strike. Technically, that's in the strike zone, but it's a call that most pitchers don't get nowadays.
And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Here he comes, 3-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Salvador Perez will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Catcher, Salvador Perez.
And here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
Oh, 2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air to right field. Lee is in his tracks now, 1 gone. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. So the leadoff man gone now for Alex Rios. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. Two gone.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location. But he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Jorge Soler will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And that's waved at and missed 1-1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
A little bit outside. 2-1. And he's now 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And with two-way, you're just looking to get on base somehow, especially when this guy hasn't given you anything so far. So, at the very least, make him work out of the stretch and throw a few more pitches here.
Omar Infante will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And after the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
Here it comes now to Infante. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
In the dirt, but Mauer's able to get a quick hold of it there. The 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Alex Gordon will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
When you're in a key spot like this, You can't allow yourself to get tied up that badly.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now another 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Oswaldo Arcia will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
The fielder, Oswaldo Arcia.
First pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, he's just putting on a clinic out there right now. Let's check it out on ShowTrack.
Number 11.
Well, these guys are just having all sorts of trouble figuring him out. Strikes out his 6th batter of the game so far.
Number 11 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
That last pitch was number 50 already. And with 1 out in the 4th, that's way too many.
Let's go, Here we go.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
And this is going to be a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to fairly deep right field. Back is Rios, but he'll have to play this one off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, how much did he miss a home run by? Now, this will give us a pretty good look. That ball's up near the top of the wall. A couple more feet, and he's into his home run trot. Instead, he'll have to hold on with a loud double.
Michael Lee will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Here's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees, and you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. And he gets under a curveball that time as this is lifted in the air out to left. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, number 4.
Number 4 will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's a ground ball to first. On with it to first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Mike Moustakas will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Just overmatched him there.
Now he spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. Throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
That's great production here out of the number 9 hole, leading off the inning. Managers like to think of those number 9 guys as sort of a second leadoff man, and he takes that to heart as he's into scoring position already with a leadoff double.
Alcides Escobar will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
I tell you, he has not looked like a 220 hitter to me. This is his second hit of the ball game, and he smoked this one pretty good.
Lorenzo Cain will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ball game.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Givatello with the tag. He is out at second base.
Well, that's just a tough way to make the first out of the inning. You go from runners at the corners with nobody out to just a runner at third with 1 out. Now if they can find a way to get this guy at the plate, they have a pretty good chance of getting out of this inning scot-free.
Runner away from third. Now the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Yeah, and that's a big second out right there, and that's going to keep that runner anchored over there at third base. So they may wind up not getting that first run across after all.
Eric Hosmer will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Circle change there, called strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. Well, he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
In the air to right center. Lee is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Royals leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. David Lee will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
The shortstop, David Lee.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. Oh-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. There to take it now is Kane as he puts it away for the 1st out.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Chris Carter will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball runs a bit too far inside as he's got to step out of harm's way there.
I doubt he wanted to get in quite so tight with the hard stuff there, but hey, this is a guy with good opposite field power, so you don't want to just give him free rein to lean out over the plate.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
And when he's missing, he's not missing by much. That one might have been just a hair low, but as a hitter on 3-1, you have the luxury of making a pitcher bring something up.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and standing in, the second baseman, Johnny Giavotella. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And this is fouled back and out of play. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Throw over to first, and the runner back. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Three and 2, here it is. Pitch here fouled away. Swinging a ground ball to first. Escobar. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Salvador Perez will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Salvador Perez.
In there, 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Got him off balance there as he reaches for one and grounds it to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Yeah, 2 pitches, 1 out. And that's how you want to start an inning when you're already over 90 pitches for the ballgame.
Alex Rios will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now a good changeup there as this is lifted into the air out towards center field. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
Well, we're still looking for that first run of the ball game. Thought for a second this might be it, but it just didn't have enough steam behind it.
Jorge Soler will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now. (1-0). Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And he's safe at first. Boy, a great effort, but he wasn't able to get enough on that throw. And that'll be scored an infield single. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Jorge Soler has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
Omar Infante will stand in. Base on balls his last time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
And he misses low with it. 2-0.
And you can tell he's starting to get a little jumpy out there. He's got to take his time and really focus in on the glove.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. And he goes the other way with the fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Lee will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for Kansas City. Still no score. Number 67 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Center fielder, number 67.
Now the first pitch. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Joe Mauer will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Grounded foul. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Kane will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Get into his 6th inning of work now. Let's take a look at the breakdown for him so far.
Oswaldo Arcia.
Oswaldo Arcia will dig in. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Just a good job of going with the pitch there. You see it's on the outside part of the plate, and with the bases empty, that third baseman's a good 15 to 20 feet off the line. So this is not much more than a routine ground ball, but he's got no shot of getting to it.
Number 11 will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Now a fastball, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield.
And you know, you're going to see this a lot with a guy who has a great fastball like he does. This one's on the inner half of the plate, and it's so easy for that bat to just sort of drag through the zone. It's hard to catch up with that thing. And you see right here, he's going to make contact right below the label. And this is just going to turn into an easy, soft liner.
Michael Lee will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. In for strike 2.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selective now. You've got to expand that zone. Try and put something in play.
2 down, runners at first and second. And this is bounced weakly down the line, a foul ball. And this is in the dirt as it swung on and missed, but this should be a pretty straightforward play to first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Alex Gordon will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. And neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd of foul ball. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Now here's the pitch. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His 2nd strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but you know, I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Mike Moustakas will dig in. He doubled his last time. And this is low, ball 1.
Well, we've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
Overrated.
Here's one hit towards the hole. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Alcides Escobar will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Here's the first offering. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. KC down in order. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Number 4 will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far.
Third baseman, number 4.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
2-0 on the way. Good release on the circle change, 2-1 now. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Kane has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped him out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth, but he ranges back to put this one away.
David Lee will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. And this ball will be chopped foul. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Oh, that could be the defining moment of the game right there. And he's got one more guy to get through in the inning, but that was a huge out, number 2.
Chris Carter will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. 2 out, nobody on. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will get this one. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Here now the 2-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Look at the stop. And he loses the handle on the transfer, and that's going to allow the inning to continue.
Well, never too late to get a rally started. He gets a little fortunate here to beat this one out, but he's going to take it. And that gives his guys a shot here with 2 outs.
Johnny Giavotella will stand in looking to turn things around. He's struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, they're trying to make something out of this inning after all. He's off and running here with 2 away, and he gets into second safely. So now all it'll take is a base hit to get us our first run of the game.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. For Carter, his 3rd bag here in the month of April. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And this is low, but it's roped in quickly, and that runner will hold at second base. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back easily. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That's a real good at-bat there. He fell behind 1 and 2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight, get his guys a leadoff base runner.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher set to take over now as the former number 1 overall pick Luke Hochevar gets the nod. Number 67 will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Pickoff move to second. Runner's back. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Twins strand a pair. We are still scoreless. Lorenzo Cain will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
And he takes ball 1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Now he tries to dial back here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 2. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, he's going to find that hitters in the big leagues are much more patient than they were down at AAA. A strikeout in the minors turns into a walk at this level.
Out of the Minnesota dugout now is skipper Ron Gardenhire. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Tim Stauffer is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th.
Number 22, chin stopper.
Eric Hosmer will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Now the 1-0. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And he will make the nice running catch out there, as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. A look there at the numbers for our two starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Salvador Perez will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Swing and a liner towards second. Oh, and he misses it. And the recovery won't be in time, as he'll beat the throw to first.
And the key to this is that he's running hard out of the batter's box all the way. You know, with some guys, it's not always the case, but he is really busting it down the line, and he's going to get rewarded with the infield hit.
Jared Dyson will come on now and pinch run here.
Jared Dyson.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting Alex Rios. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
And that's cut on and missed by Rios that time. 0-2 now.
And here's one of those times where the Royals have to start finding key hits.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, nothing going right on the mound for him right now. This is going to be scored an infield single, and that's just going to make matters worse out there as that loads the bases.
Jorge Soler will dig in here with the bases loaded now, and their best opportunity yet to get on the board.
And they've had a few chances and come up empty, so they can't let this one get away from them.
Infield at double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
He dials down on that one, but the result's the same. It's a called strike as he's in the hole now, 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
All you needed there was a fly ball to get that go-ahead run home. Now with 2 away, it's no cinch that they'll be able to take this lead.
Omar Infante will step in with a full house out there in what may be the pivotal at-bat of this game. Fastball in there for a called strike.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Oh, it'd be a big letdown if they get nothing out of this. But they're a strike away from that coming true.
Fooled him there, and a little pop-up to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself, and a great job of pitching out of the bases-loaded situation as the side is retired. Royals wind up leaving them loaded. Still no score. Francisco Peña is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Catching, number 28, Francisco Peña.
Joe Mauer will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Catcher, Joe Mauer.
First pitch coming. Low for ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Now a ball lined to the right side. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run.
Didn't have a whole lot of choice there on 2-0. You had to go after him. But when you leave that ball out over the plate, this can be the result. Well, that's what being patient and waiting for your pitch will get you.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Oswaldo Arcia will dig in. He singled his last time around. And that's taken for strike 1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw not in time. He's in there at second.
Oh, and with nobody out, that could turn out to be a big stolen base right there. Now, not only do you keep out of the double play, but you also get the ever-important go-ahead run into scoring position.
No one out with a runner at second. Fouled back. Way outside. 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. Number 11 will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Runner goes for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's on the money to Moustakas, and he is out trying to steal third.
And if this is just the second inning or so, I'd say you need to be pretty sure you can get there if you take off for third. But if it's this late in the game and you're the go-ahead run, you have to be absolutely positive you can make it. I mean, games are lost on bad decisions like that one right there.
Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Kane is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. We'll see Alex Gordon to start things out when we come back. And we still have no score. Derek Holland will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Osmeal Pinto is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 43, Osmeal Pinto.
Alex Gordon will start things off as they look to do something here to get on the scoreboard for the first time.
And they've seen some opportunities come and go. They do have 7 hits, so it's not like they haven't had base runners. They just haven't been able to bring those guys in.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And Gordon swings and pulls his pitch down the line in right, but it's back up into the crowd, foul. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Fouled back. And a good job there to hold back as the count moves to 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Kansas City left fielder.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Now this is hit sharply back through the box, and the go-ahead run's going to reach here to start the inning. It's a leadoff single.
Just a great at-bat here to start the inning against a tough left-handed pitcher. You see him stay on this pitch all the way. He's aboard here with a leadoff single.
Mike Moustakas will stand in with the go-ahead run at first, so he'll need to at least get him into scoring position with nobody out. And this one's bunted out in front of the plate. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Alcides Escobar will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. Here's the first pitch. Ball one. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, he got his 2-0 fastball, but it wasn't in that one place, one spot that we always talk about. So that was a good idea to let that one go and wait for something else.
Spin and a throw back to second, just keeping him close. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Called strike two. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Boy, when everything's said and done right here, that's going to move the go-ahead run all the way up to third. That is a bad time to have your defense let you down.
Lorenzo Cain will step in a critical moment here. Go-ahead run on third with only one down. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Now out at second base, you'd like nothing more than to get another ground ball. Maybe get a double play to help out your pitcher.
The 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with two gone now.
Well, that's just a tough at-bat right there. All he needed to do was a simple fly ball, get the ball elevated to drive in that important run. But you see him come up empty on that swing. Now it's going to take a two-out base hit or maybe even a defensive mistake to get that go-ahead run home.
Eric Hosmer will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
And a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike one.
And when he's in a jam, he's going to reach back for a little something extra on that fastball. Boy, that's nice to have in reserve.
And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. Arcia is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. So it's no runs on a base hit, also one error in the inning, but 2 men left on. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. And we still have no score. Michael Lee will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Chop fouled off to the left, still 2 strikes. And this is fouled straight back. Another payoff pitch. And there's a fastball that's hammered the other way to deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
And right field here, it's sort of a tough field to play because you've got that overhang out there that juts out over the warning track. Luckily, though, he was able to hang with this and put it away on the track.
Number 4 will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Too low, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Here's the full count offering. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And Rios will tuck this one away for route number 2.
Up next for the Twins, the shortstop, David Lee.
David Lee will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. And there's the good fastball from Hochevar as he gets ahead 0-1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Goodness, 0-2 now.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Oh-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Ball game! A solo shot here to left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
It looked like he saved his best work here for the final swing. And these guys are certainly amped up as he wins it with a game-winning homer.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 outs. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Twins are victorious in this one, 1-0. So long from Minneapolis.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame for the victorious Twins: 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For Kansas City, no runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. The winning pitcher is Derek Holland. His record is now 1-1. The loss goes to Luke Hochevar. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. A reminder, fans, that additional light rail trains of the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field on 3rd Avenue.